home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. The Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Eagles' offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And he's still running after the move. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Connors. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They just keep firing. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. PAT makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
So San Jose State's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Oh, he's got some space. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Connors. Here's the pressure. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Eastern Michigan will line up with a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touchdown, Eagles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. To the air, it's Connors. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Wide receiver comes in motion. He breaks a tackle. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his man. It's Williams.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Got his man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with.
Breaks into the open. Running through contact. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense in press coverage. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to buy time. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped. T43. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, look, I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Inside touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Coffee. Job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at... San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The short hands, it's Bond. Hits the seam wide open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Graves. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. Pressure coming. Gets away, but he can't get away again. And down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. On third down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds his big tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Oh, he got loose. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Spartans come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down. When it matters the most, you could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
And the Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. He fires one deep over the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans are in the hurry up. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Connors. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside. Own 40 at the 39. return. Touchdown, Eagles! And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance. Being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. It's complete to the left.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's caught. It's Williams. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half.
35, San Jose State, 17.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak.
There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Here comes the offense on second down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Graves. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And it's incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time he tries to take the top off. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Connors. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining, I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns it on in midfield. Got some room to run. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. The quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Diving for the score, and they knock it free. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Let's go!
Looking to fire. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Touchdown, Spartan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's money time. It's 3rd and goal. You got the option. You can run the football, still be balanced, use the big fella, the tight end. I love it down here because he can act like he's blocking, slip out, and get open. And then he's got that big body. You just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
San Jose State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reed. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Connors. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Soto. On the move at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a one. Into the 24. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a catch at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
It's another first down for the offense.
The corners are walked up tight. Back to the ground game on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
San Jose State.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Knocked out of bounds at the 43, but an outstanding return there. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Connors. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's a first down for the offense.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
Eastern Michigan, 46. San Jose State, 31.
So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Number 88.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be third and long. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And they fail to hook up on third down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Connors. Pulls it in. It's Soto. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Picks up the first down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.